Alright, good afternoon, welcome everybody. Today I'm here to share you my Aunt Marilyn's famous rhubarb dream bars recipe with you all. Just a little bit of note, this is it's been passed down through my family, through generations, through the Weir Family Cookbook. And most notably, it has been featured in Country Women magazine as one of the featured recipes of the month. Some fun facts about the famous ingredient in there, the rhubarb. It's a long fibrous stalk, much like a celery root, except for it's primarily red in color with a little bit of green, and it has a very bitter taste to it. It's perfect for using in tart desserts and stuff like that, so you're more than welcome to try it out at home if you're adventurous. One note that you should remember is that the leaves are poisonous, so do not eat them at all costs. They're poisonous to humans, so don't eat them. By the end of today, I hope that you know the basic steps to creating these rhubarb dream bars so that we can create them in your own home. Those involve gathering the ingredients and supplies, preparing the ingredients, and then completing and baking the dessert. So first things first is gathering and preparing the ingredients. Have you ever seen a pie made without the pie pan or an apple pie without the apples? Without gathering your supplies and ingredients beforehand, it's very difficult to create your dessert in a timely manner. So the first thing you'll need is the supplies. You have your jelly roll pan, whatever size that you feel necessary, preferably pre-sprayed so that way nothing sticks to it. You'll want 2 mixing bowls, one for the crust and one for the rhubarb topping. Some spoons to stir around your topping so that way you can mix it all together. And some dry measuring cups so that way you can measure out, but I've already pre-measured everything out today, so we'll go ahead and skip that step. The ingredients required for the crust today is 1 cup of butter or 2 sticks, 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, and 2 cups of flour. The ingredients that are required for the topping are 1/2 cup of flour, 4 eggs, 2 cups of sugar, and 4 to 6 cups of rhubarb depending on your taste, if you like the more tart taste. Now that you gathered all your supplies and ingredients, the next step is to prepare them. The next step is to prepare. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare the crust. You're going to take it by taking your flour, pouring it into the mixing bowl as such, taking your 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, mixing it in there as well, and then taking your butter. You're going to put it in the mixture as well. You're going to fold it in there. Just give me one moment. Once you have all your ingredients poured into the bowl, like so, you're going to take your spoon, your mixing spoon, and you're going to stir it all together. Now, one thing you must note on sorry if I'm making a mess, guys. One thing you must know on making this crust is that because there's not a liquid combining agent like some eggs or anything like that, or milk or anything like that, it's kind of difficult to get going, so it takes some extra stirring power. But eventually, you're going to stir it until it creates a dough-like substance. It's almost there, as you can see, like such. And don't worry, I've already washed my hands, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and just get in there and start just mashing it together, because that's the easiest way, that's the fastest way to get it done. So now that once it's almost all in the dough form, we can take our flour, like so, and our dough. And once it's formed, we can take it and we can press it into our jelly roll pan. We're going to press it so that way it creates an even supply on each side of the board. I'm just going to go as far as that so that way we can speed it up. But you'll want to cover your entire mixing bowl, or I'm sorry, not your mixing bowl, but your jelly roll pan there. It's important to do that because if you don't, can I have a paper towel, please? It's important because if you don't, you'll have uneven cooking on certain sides of the crust, and one part will be gooey and one part will be burnt. Now that that's done, you're going to take it. Thank you. You're going to take it and put it into the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees, and then you're going to remove it once that's done and set it aside. Once that's done, you're going to take and you're going to create your rhubarb topping, which involves mixing your half cup of flour, your 4 eggs, not very good at cracking eggs, I'm sorry. Promise this isn't the one you're going to try. Once that's done, you're going to put your 2 cups of sugar in there. And last but not least, the rhubarb. You're going to take and you're going to mix it all together. You're going to take and combine all the ingredients as such. You're going to mix it together until it forms evenly, so that way all the parts are coated nicely and nothing misses out on the flavor. You're going to mix it like so. Once that's done combining, you're going to take and put it on top of your crust that you've already put in the oven. You're going to cook it for 45 minutes at 350 degrees once again. You're going to check it periodically, make sure that it doesn't burn. Once that's done, you're going to remove from the oven and allow it to cool completely. Now, while we're allowing it to cool completely, I'd like you to remember these simple steps that are included to make sure that you make your rhubarb dream bars correctly, which includes gathering your equipment and supplies, most importantly the ingredients, preparing your ingredients, and last but not least, baking them. But there's one more step I forgot to include, and that is to enjoy. So, there you are. Thank you very much, guys.